Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel IELTS Winner. So today we are going to see lesson number 2 of the free listening course from us. That is going to be listening to numbers, and numbers includes all type of numbers, measurements, names, dates, your other numbers like your time. All these things we are going to see how we should listen, what are the tips, and then we will do guided practice as well as some practices for you to get used to those strategies. If you have not subscribed till now, then do subscribe to our channel IELTS Winners on YouTube and click on that bell icon so that you are notified with all the new videos and the lesson numbers that we upload. So this is a complete free listening course that we are providing you for band 9. I myself have received 3 times band 9. So these are the strategies that I used in all the writing and all my exams. So it will help you a lot. So let's start. So first let's see what kind of listening numbers do we get in our exam. First one is they come in section 1. Most of the time they come in section 1, that is the table or notes completion. Sometimes they also come in 3 and 4, but it is very rare. Dates do come in all the sections. It can be ages like Sam is 18 years old. It can be currency, that is the amount, the money that is being said. So $20, 20 euros, 20 rupees, or it can be any other currency of the world. Then measurements, of course we all know kilograms, kilometers, milligrams, milliliters, anything. So when there is some diagrams, maybe some diagrams or something, then we can see these measurements. Dates, they are very frequent in notes and table completion, that 21st August, 23 August, or 1st March, 2nd March, and so on. Time, at 2 o'clock, whenever the question, the table or note completion is about some event that is being held somewhere, or when the commencement of the course, then we get dates and times, that is 5 p.m., 3 p.m., 7 p.m., 24, something like that. Telephone numbers. And last is credit card numbers or your email IDs. It can be either credit card numbers or email addresses. So they are not that frequent, but yes, they do come. So let's see one by one how we can listen to them. So how should we hear to telephone numbers? Now, what we can expect while listening to telephone numbers in our exam? So you must listen very carefully to the numbers that sound similar. 1330, okay, 1330, 1550. So the teen words, TEN, okay, the teen words and TY words mostly look similar, sound similar. So we should be very careful when we are listening to numbers that come in teen or TY. That is, the teen is stressed, whereas TY is often unstressed. So 13th of August, 15th, it is going to start on 17th, but it costs 30. It's going to start on 30th of March. So they will be quick. The TY, okay, the TY numbers will be a bit quick, but T will be split second extra stretch. 13th, 30, 15th, 15, 16th, 60. Okay, so you must listen to them very carefully. 1330. It's on 13th of this month. It's on 30th of this month. Okay, so there is a quickness and there is a stretch. 1440, 1550, 1660, 1770. So on 17th he will come to India. 70 is the price of this. Okay, 1770, 1880, 1990. So you must look at the stretch the speaker is giving on the syllables. One is these things. So look or hear very carefully when you think it is going to be a close counter with words or the numbers that sound similar. Next thing is the number 0. Okay, the number 0 is always pronounced, almost 90% of the time is pronounced O. Okay, it's like the letter O. O 9 5 6 7 O O. Okay, so they do not pronounce 0 5 6 7. 90% of the time in your IELTS exam you are going to hear O, you are not going to hear 0 5 6 7. They are going to pronounce it as 056 078 or 89, something like that. Okay, so when you hear the sound O in numbers, that is telephone numbers or any addresses or any currency, you know that instead of O you have to write 0. Don't write O letter but write number 0. Then the numbers often are dictated like, it's not like 1 2 3 4. It is not. They will just say break it into syllables. 053 678 55 66, like that. So they will split the numbers. So here as you can see, they will say 134 and the numbers which come the same numbers. Okay, instead of saying 55 99, you will not hear double, you will hear you will not hear 5599, but you will hear 5599. Okay, so it will be 134 55 67 99 0. Okay, so you will get split. They will give a very slight pause after some numbers because they are not going to repeat, so they give you time to write down the numbers. So it will not be 134 55 67 990. They will not sound like this. They will sound like 134 55 67 990. So they will split if the numbers come in double or there is a 0. Okay, so let's do one practice for numbers. You are going to hear 8 numbers. Take a pen and a paper and write down the numbers that you hear, and we will check it at the end that how are they pronounced. It will be quick. So let me do the first one for you. For example, you'll hear the recording like this.
0830 941 557.
Okay, so as you heard, she said oh 08. 8 was not clear. It was like A 083. It was sounding like L, or you can say 088. She was saying 083. So 8 was not said as 8. The T sound was not heard. If you listen it again.
0830 9.
Okay, 0830. So she doesn't say 0830. She will say it quickly, 0830. So you must be very clear with the starting. A means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So the only sound that comes for A from 1 to 10 is A. So sometimes you also need to predict with the starting pronunciation that which letter she is pronouncing. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so the each letter has different starting pronunciation, so it will help you to at least guess. If you are not sure about the letter or the number, you can at least guess with the starting pronunciation of the number that whether it is 1 2 or 3. So when she say A, so we know that only the number that comes with A pronunciation is 8. Okay, so these are just simple guessworks that we can do that helps us to get the numbers correct when the numbers are in different accent from us and we are not able to catch it. Okay, so again we saw that she is saying 0830. She is not saying 0830. She's saying O. And then 55. Okay, 557. So she did not say 0830 941 557. She did not run. She's saying 0830 941 557. So she is spreading, she is segregating the numbers. Okay, Once more, listen again.
0830 941 557.
Okay, so she is segregating the number 0830 941 557. So this is how we are going to listen even in our real exam. Okay, so now it's your turn. Try for the second one.
01 308 3378. 0274 388 26. 051 43378. 061 352 2899. 86 451 283. 021 616 7425. 0462 623 728.
Okay, so I hope you got the numbers properly. She was not that fast, so I think you would have caught it. But yes, in exam also, you hear, if you're not sure about the numbers, here for the first pronunciation, the starting pronunciation of the number. Okay, so if you didn't get the answers correct, these are the correct answers here. So if you haven't got the answers correct, go back, listen to the recording again and see which pronunciation, which letter pronunciation you were not able to catch, and try this technique of going with the first pronunciation of the letter number, so that next time when you hear that number you will be able to guess which it is. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next is for currency, that is money, dollars, euros, pounds. These are the common ones that we get in our exam. So mostly we hear them. Okay, we hear them: dollar, the chair cost $20, the house was $25 million, something like that. Okay, so we hear dollars and pounds and euros in our IELTS exam. So you can write either the symbol or you can write your words. Okay, you can write symbols, you can write words, whatever, but I would suggest that you go with symbols, because if your spelling is wrong for the letter, then you will lose your marks even if it is correct. So it's always better to go with the sign. Okay, go with the sign. Even in numbers, instead of writing words for $25, that is TWENTYFIVEDOLL, instead of writing numbers in words, it's always better to go and write the numbers in numbers. $25 sign. Okay, $25 sign. So so you should write $25. Okay, euro 25, something like that. You have to write the dollar and pounds sign with number instead of writing $25. Okay, so to avoid the spelling mistakes, it is preferred to write the numbers and signs. Okay, dollar and euro or pounds, because spelling is very essential in IELTS listening. Even if our answer is right and even if we missed one spelling, then our answers are going to be marked wrong. So it's always better to write the numbers and the symbols. Also, the symbol will always come before the number. It's never $25 or 25 pounds, like that. It's always first. It always comes first, never in the end. This is wrong, this is correct. You always have to write before the numbers. Before the number, put your symbols, put your sign. So it is preferred to write $4.5 instead of the numbers. Okay, let's do the practice. So now you will hear 7 currencies. You have to write them one by one. For example, let's listen to the first one. So let's hear the first one. For example, this is a sample sentence where you will hear the currency and the price. So try to write it. First write the symbol and then write your numbers, that is the price. It is advised to write in numbers and signs, but you can write in words. So for example, the first one.
Number 1. The table cost almost 300 euros.
Okay, so the table cost almost 300 euros. So either you can write 300 euros or you can write 300 euros. This one not only saves your time, but it also saves you from mistake. If you write 300 euros, till you write these words, your next answer will come on the recording. So it's better to go for numbers and signs if you are having the liability of writing that. Okay, so you are going to hear a sentence. You have to listen carefully and write the symbol as well as the amount. Okay, let's hear the next one.
Number 2. They sold their second-hand car for 10,000 euros. Number 3. I had to pay a £50 deposit. Number 4. I bought a new jacket and the total price was $47.95. The big screen TVs were on sale for $997. Number 6. Lunch cost £3.60. Number 7. I had to pay a €2 entrance fee. Number 8. The price of the ticket was 3,000 Japanese yen. They are looking to buy a new house and their budget is $500,000. Dinner for one person cost me $13.30.
Okay, so these were the 10 prices that you heard. So some numbers are very long, like $500,000. So you can write $500,000 or you can just write dollar and 50,000, how many ever zero comes in million. Okay, so for writing long numbers, it is advisable to write numbers if you are sure how many zeros to put, or else if you think you are confusing and you are not having enough time, then just write $500,000 in words. No worries. So these are the answers. As you can see, the symbols comes at the beginning of the sentence, that is before the number. Okay, it comes before the number. Okay, moving ahead, let's see the next one. Tip for measurement. So measurements is very easy. You will hear it very rarely, but whenever you hear, you can write either the whole word as kilometers or kilograms, or you can write the short forms, the abbreviation forms as 60 km. Okay, so you can either write 60 kilometers, or you can write 60 km, or you can write 60 number, letter, or the abbreviation. It depends on you. It doesn't have to be much quickly. So anything you can write in measurements, because they are very rare in IELTS exam, but whenever they come, you can write whatever you hear. Writing this is the easiest one because it saves time and also our spelling errors. So all these are correct. You can write anyone, but this is preferred. 60 kilometers or 60 kilometers is preferred. Okay, so next is dates. So how can we write dates? They are very common in IELTS exam. We have to write dates, and any way you write are correct. Okay, so you can write 16th March, you can write March 16th, or you can write all in numbers, or you can write like this, but this is not preferred. But these three are the most common and correct way of writing dates in your IELTS exam. 16th of July is also correct, but this is the most preferred one because again, no spelling errors. Okay, there are times that, as you can ask, that in American or other British, they write like months come first and then comes the date and then comes the year, and some places date comes first and month come next and then comes the year. So whether you write this or this, both are correct in your IELTS, because IELTS is not about your writing format, it's about your language skills. So it doesn't matter whether you write month first or date first. There is not like British numbers or American English or something like that. Okay, so whether you write 16:3 or whether you write 3:16, both are correct. You just need to know where to put th. Okay, so you must know where to put th and where to avoid the th. Like you cannot write 7th of March, right? You cannot write this is a wrong form. You have to write 2nd of March. Okay, 31st. Okay, 4th, 7th. So the correct TH-ND form has to be written when you are writing your IELTS. So where you have to put ND, where you have to put TH, and where you have to put ST should be very clear in your writing dates. And as I said, write the shortest form possible, that is 16:3 or 3:6, but try to write the whole year as well, or this one 16/3/2021 if the year is said. If the year is not said, you can just write 16th March or March 16 or 16/3. It is up to you to avoid the spelling mistake. Try to avoid writing the letters. And yes, a word limit. When you are writing in letters, then maybe you will exceed word limit, because 16 and March are 2 words, but writing March 16th is counted as one. Writing 16/3 is counted as 1. 16/3/2021 is also counted as 1. So it is better to write these in numbers so that you never exceed that. Even the question says not more than one word will have the same thing because you have written only one letter. So it's the easiest way and the safest way to write numbers. That writing numbers, the dates should be written in numbers for better clarity. You can write it anyway. Okay, so now practice. So we will do some practice for dates. You will be getting 8. You will be hearing 8 sentences. You have to pick the dates and write it. Write it in the shortest form, that is slash or anything, whichever you think. So 16th March can be written as 16/3 or March 16 or 16th March. So write whichever you think is easy for you, and you can complete it in quick seconds, because the recordings will run quickly in your IELTS exam. So it's very important that you write the shortest form and move about quickly. So for example, let's hear the first one and see what the answer can be.
Number 1. The 14th of February.
Okay, so my mistake, actually Feb. So sometimes this is also problem, guys, that we don't remember quickly. Feb means it's second month. We just need to count January, February, March. Some people do, like me. Some people have this difficulty that we don't get quickly which month that is. That is Feb is which month. So when we are writing slash this and we are not able to get the correct month, maybe we will miss out and later on we don't have time to check it. So if you think you are not getting, just write 16 Feb or something like that, or Feb 16. Okay, and move out quickly. So if you're not sure about which month is Feb or which month will come as August, write that month, later on you can correct it. Okay, so let's hear again and do one by one each.
The 14th of February. Number 2, October 31st. Number 3, the 25th of December 2016. Number 4, August 1985. Number 5, the 26th of January 1788. Number 6, March 22nd, 1993. Number 7, September 2001. And number 8, January 18th, 1979.
Okay, so these were the numbers. You heard 8 numbers, that is the dates. I hope you got it. Some had years, some didn't had years. So you should be very clear when you hear the years, that is 1995, you need to write the years as well. You cannot omit it. So at that time, this format is the best one and quickest one, because writing numbers or writing the letters of months may take time. So check your answers. If you didn't get those answers, no issues, just go back, listen again, and as I said, listen to the pronunciation of the starting of the letter 14, 16. Okay, so this will help you to get which word or which letter, which number was pronounced. As you can see, instead of writing 14th Feb, they have written 1402, 25th 12 2016. Okay, so you can write it with quick if you write only the numbers. Moving ahead. Okay, so how should we write time? So again, the same things. Times can be written in the number format 6:45. Instead of writing letters, the 6:45 or quarter to 7, you have to write 6:45, 6:15, 6:30, like that. So numbers will be quick and you will not hear all the times the numbers itself in the recordings, like 6:45 or 6:15, like that. Okay, so many times in recordings we'll hear these type of phrases such as quarter past 6. So quarter past 6, that means 6:45 or 5:45, like that. So half past 7, half past 7, that is 6, 7 and after half. So we must be very clear about these mathematical terms of time. No need to go into third, fourth standard and read what it is. Just get the basic idea of what is going on, because yes, of course, this is quite tricky because now we don't have this type of practice that we go with quarter past, quarter to, half past. We just say 6:45, 7:45. But native speakers do use these languages. So it is very essential that you go through these type of time phrases to exactly write that 6:45 or 6:15 according to what has been said in the recording. But again 6:45, 6:15 you have to write, and according to the PM and AM also, if it is asked, it's better to write if it has asked it clearly, because PM 6:45 PM or AM will change the meaning and the sentence. So it is very clear that you are sure what one which one has to be written. If it is not said in the recording, then it's fine. Do not take time to write AM PM or confuse yourself. If it just says 6:45, then just write 6:45. Do not worry about AM or PM. But if it is said that early morning 6:45, that means you have to write AM or PM, whatever. Okay, now let's move on to practice. Again, you will hear sometimes you have to write and check at the end. So you will hear sometime you need to write it. So let's see for the first one what it says.
The shop opens at 7:30 in the morning.
Okay, so 7:30 in the morning, 7:30 AM. Okay, so that will change. If we just write 7:30, that means we don't know whether it is AM or PM, but it specifically says that it opens in the morning. So that is a specific information. Morning is specific information, so we have to include AM there. If it was just said that shop opens at 7:30 and the recording doesn't mention whether morning or night or evening, then you can omit it. But if it says morning, evening, afternoon, night, late night, early morning, like that, then you, according to that time, you have to set your AM and PM. Clear? Okay, so let's listen to them. So first one is 7:30 AM, and AM is in small letters. If you are writing everything in capitals, then alone you can write it as AM. When you are writing your whole listening test in capital letters, write it as AM.
3. 3 p.m. is usually the time I take a break. 3. The children go to bed at 7:45 in the evening. 4. I usually start work at 9:05 in the morning. 5. I finish my lunch break at 1:20. 6. The delivery truck usually arrives at 1:55 in the afternoon. 7. The class finishes at 11:25 in the morning. 8. The program will begin at 10:10 a.m.
So hope you got them. Okay, so most of the time you heard it saying 10:05 or 1:10 in the afternoon. They're not saying AM or PM, but they're saying afternoon, evening, night, like that, and 1/4 something, this past something, or quarter behind this. So you have to understand and learn these phrases, the time phrases, to get what is the actual meaning of those numbers. Okay, so these are the answers. Okay, 1:55 p.m., 5:09 in the morning, so it's 9:05 a.m. So be clear. If you didn't get, no issues, just go back and listen to again and understand what is quarter, what is past quarter, and all those words. Now let's do the complete exercises for notes and table completion to see whether we were able to conduct these strategies or these number learning into our forms. So this is a form that you have to fill in different numbers, You will hear the recording. You just have to fill. The answers will be provided in the description box of this video. So you can just do all the tasks and then check your answers at the end in the description box. So do all the exercises and complete, and then check your answers from the description box, and do subscribe and click on that bell icon so that you are notified with the lesson number 3 that is going to come, that is on MCQs. So we will do the techniques, we will do the strategies, and also we'll cover lots of practice exercises. So see you soon. Take care and bye-bye.
Lesson 2. Exercise 1. Questions 1 to 10. Complete the notes below using numbers in what you've just heard.
London has a population of 7 million people.
Mount Snowdon in Wales is 2,927 feet high.
The Nile is 1,529 kilometers long.
Shakespeare was born in 1564.
The average camera costs $299.
People need on average 8 hours sleep to stay healthy.
During the Black Death, 40% of people in Europe were killed.
Queen Victoria had 9 children.
America became independent in 1776.
The European Union has expanded to 25 member countries.
Exercise 2.
Questions 1 to 10. Complete the table below using no more than 3 words for each answer.
Hello, are you here to register?
That's right. My name is Peter Smith, spelt P-E-T-E-R-S-M-I-T-H.
What's your date of birth?
The 10th of the 10th, 1975.
And your telephone number?
My mobile number is 07770 296 479, and my home phone number is 01265 649 674.
Okay, and could you tell me your postcode, please?
Sure, it's SE1 2LP.
Great. What's your nationality?
I'm Irish.
What's your city of birth?
Dublin.
How's that spelt?
Dublin.
Do you have your ID card with you?
Yes, it's right here.
What's your student number?
P958 386 196X.
Do you have an email address?
Yes, it's cleverpeter@hotmail.com.
And finally, what's your major?
Geography. No more than 3 words or numbers for each answer.
Hello, how can I help you?
I would like to open a bank account.
Okay, well, first you need to fill in this information form.
Fine. What's the first thing you need to know?
What's your name?
Neil, Prince.
How do you spell that?
Neolprince.
Okay, and what's your date of birth?
December the 12th, 1983.
I also need to know your place of birth.
I was born in Smallville, Monrovia.
How do you spell that town?
Smallville.
Okay, I also need to know your current address.
Sure, That's 156 Blue Avenue.
Okay, and do you know your zip code?
Yes, it's 174932.
Thank you. Do you have a telephone?
Mobile or home phone?
You can tell me both.
My mobile number is 07850 174 836, and my home phone is 0463 739 865.
Questions 1 to 10. Complete the table below. Let me tell you about the different services of the account. First, you can have a checkbook. Your first book is free and has 20 checks. Your second book you must buy. It costs $10. You can use it if you have no cash. You can have a credit card if you have a salary more than $800 per month. There is an annual fee of $5. You pay this on the 1st of January each year. Interest is 13% each year. Now, if you take too much money out of your account, then you must pay a fine. It's $15 each time. The money will be taken out of your account on the 28th of the next month. If money is deposited into your account, you can use it after 12 p.m. Money deposited by cheque takes 10 days to clear. Questions 1 to 5. Complete the cheque below.
How do I fill in this checkbook? I want to write one now.
Okay, it's actually quite easy. On the first line, you write who you are giving the money to.
That's Green Supermarket.
Okay, write Green Supermarket. Now underneath you write the amount of money in words.
$25.99. Do I have to write it all in words?
Yes, I know it is very long. Then in the small box on the right, you write the same thing in numbers.
I understand.
Now you need to write the date at the top right.
How do I write it? In numbers or in words?
Both are okay. Today is the 14th of August, 2005.
What else?
You need to sign it.
Where do I do that?
At the bottom, where it says Signature.